Yo, people, man, it's your boy Njies in the building. We're back with Miyagi and Endspil, man. And I told you guys, whatever they release now, I'm on it 100%. We're not leaving it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, or whatever. We're going to be on it straight away. And shout out to Svetlana because I was informed that the subtitles also work properly in terms of the auto translation into English, because I think now on YouTube you can actually enter it yourself. So maybe there's someone on the team or whatever that's making sure that they're 100% correct. Well, let's get into it though. See what I want. Yeah, I could already tell this one was going to be a slow one. Anytime you see bright colors on the picture art, you know that it's going to be a upbeat song. If it's more gray, white, you know it's going to be mellow.
Этих впечатлений. Я дорожу тут каждым метром свободы пленни, как рычарни версты лени откровений. Без сожалений не бывает, так уж повелось, наверное. Любовь и время вечно рядом. Каждый релиз припадок. Восстановить себя тут надо бы биты каскадом. Размывали будни словом, мысли комом. Сердце по жизни метрономом преданным ведет по ровным тропам.
He's back on it, man. He's back on his poetry. He's back on his flipping poetry, man. Oh my days. And I was even, I can't remember what I even saw, where he says I value every meter of freedom here. I can't remember what I was thinking about or what I saw, but I was like, yo, no cap, bro. Sometimes people can say too much freedom is bad, but sometimes freedom is needed, man. Because I always think to myself in terms of, I grew up in the UK and then I moved to Africa, West Africa, Gambia. So I grew up with my mum's side of the family, but on my mum's side of my family and my dad's side of the family, it's just pure females. Pure females. So when I went to Gambia now, I had a lot of freedom because I had my mum's house and then I had 2 other family houses that I would go to. So imagine a young me, 3 different houses that I'm constantly going to. I'm outside with my friends, but that freedom was needed with boys as well, and that, bruv, to go get into some fights and that, bruv. You get what I'm trying to say? Do dumb stuff and that, fam. So that I could be balanced out and that, fam. Because I'll never say, there's no problem with a man, quote unquote, you know what I'm saying, being around too much women. I don't see a problem with that. Sometimes cultures see a problem with that, but you have to have a balance at the same time. You learn from the women and also learn from the men. So that freedom with my friends and with the guys and that was definitely helpful. So sometimes freedom is needed.
Я дорожу тут каждым метром свободы пленни, как рычарни версты лени откровений. Без сожалений не бывает, так уж повелось, наверное.
Man said there's no revelations without regrets, fam. You get me? You live and you learn. You take some losses. You turn the losses into lessons. You get what I'm trying to say in that, bro? You can't have a revelation without stumbling on the way.
Без сожалений не бывает, так уж повелось, наверное. Любовь и время вечно рядом. Каждый релиз припадок. Восстановить себя тут надо бы биты каскадом.
Mune, Love and Burden are also close as well. Mune, I keep speaking Wolof sometimes because of the Gambia channel, where he said Love and Burden are close, man. That's what I say when this guy is poetry, man. Because even listen to the tone of voice, it's like it's not even a music flow. It's like he's just speaking to us.
Каждый релиз припадок. Восстановить себя тут надо бы биты каскадом. Размывали будни словом, мысли комом. Сердце по жизни метрономом преданным ведет по ровным тропам. Опыт приходит с опытом, годы галопом.
So now he's connecting life and music. And I think, what was the other song? There was another song that he released recently with Endspil, I think, as well. It might have been another artist where he was connecting music and love. You get what I'm trying to say? But that's what music is, man. It encapsulates moments and emotions as well.
Ведет по ровным тропам. Опыт приходит с опытом, годы галопом. Судьбы пугали, как трагики. Почерк некий Софокл. Не перекрикивай фриков. Изломы улиц на сликах. Нас не покинет удача. Нас не покинет удача. Obrigado каждому за след. Покинет удача.
What did he say? Don't shut down.
Годы галопом судьбы пугали, как трагики. Почерк некий Софокл. Не перекрикивай фриков. Изломы.
Yeah, don't shut down the freaks and evil streets. On slicks. Look won't abandon us. Look won't abandon us in that word. That's what I'm trying to, and that's what I'm talking about, balance earlier. When I said you need the female and male balance in that, bro, you also need the balance of good and evil. I'm telling you, if life was too good and all the experience was good, it would be boring, man. And then if you just experience evil and just evil, it would be tiring. So you've got to have a balance. In terms of us, there's good, there's bad, there's happy emotions, there's negative emotions. You get what I'm trying to say? So there's always got to be a balance.
Obrigado каждому за свет подаренный. За грудинами любовь искали мы, пока высыхали голоса, снова собирали.
I like how he said behind the breastbones love, because a mother's love and a child, obviously that's basically a child's life as well. So you've got the love, you've got the life, you've got the music, and it's kind of like just mixing and intertwining it. And that's what I'm talking about when he says poet, man, because they're not necessarily punchlines in terms of the way he says these things and that, bro. It's poetry, man, because punchlines are, I guess, how can I say it? Like, punchlines are like harsher, you get what I'm trying to say? They hit you type of thing. But when him, it's like the way, it's like he's just using language and that, bro, just in different ways to kind of like contextualize things, you know what I mean?
Искали мы, пока высыхали голоса, снова собирали краски, чтобы не потеряться, души трогали до глубины. Obrigado каждому за свет подаренный, за грудинами любовь искали мы, пока высыхали голоса, снова собирали краски, чтобы не потеряться, души трогали до глубины.
В укромный потайной карман упала мысль, заполнив чакры этой силой изнутри. Чтоб разобрать мои полеты, нужны годы, растолковать необъяснимые дары. В глазах
When they analyze my facts, it would take years to interpret the inexplicable gifts.
отчаяния и ненависть
There is
мотивы.
despair and hatred,
Твои
yeah.
тут стали недостойными, увы. Умы, что долго бичевали, встали с краю. Мы приоденемся, за окнами дожди. Пылает ночь, в окнах останки силуэтов. Бродят по улицам и самки, и коты. Под этим гнёздом.
See what I'm saying? When he says stuff like the night burns on the windows, bro, that ain't a punchline, but that's poetry right there, man. You get what I'm trying to say, but now back
Нужны годы, растолковать необъяснимые.
and I like how he said the chakras get filled with power, and then he took it to fight as well, because obviously if you think about martial arts and all of that, chakras, pressure points, you get me, so that little connection right there.
Дары. В глазах отчаяния и ненависть мотивы. Твои тут стали недостойными, увы. Умы, что долго бичевали, встали с краю. Мы приоденемся, за окнами дожди.
1 minute. Okay, because I was literally just thinking to myself, for people as well like me that can't speak Russian, probably want to see the subtitles as well. So I'm like, how can I allow them to see the subtitles? So I came up with that idea right there. So for whoever can't speak Russian like me and wants to see the subtitles, now you can see them properly.
Растолковать необъяснимые дары. В глазах отчаяния и ненависть мотивы. Твои тут стали недостойными, увы. Умы, что долго бичевали, встали с краю. Мы приоденемся, за окнами дожди. Пылает ночь, в
And then as he said it's raining outside, we literally heard the rain start to pour.
окнах останки силуэтов. Бродят по улицам и самки, и коты. Под этим гнетом даже самый смелый.
Animalistic me just talking earlier about how obviously the family, male, female, or whatever. Now he's talking about the male and female, both roam the streets and that, fam. You know what I mean? Just a little connection.
Дожди. Пылает ночь, в окнах останки силуэтов. Бродят по улицам и самки, и коты. Под этим гнетом даже самый смелый.
Bro, this is what I'm saying, bro. Man said, bro, it's the way he said the night burns the windows and then it stays as a silhouette, bro. Like the picture these guys paint and that, fam. Because obviously nighttime is literally there for however many hours depending on where you live in the world and that. You get what I'm trying to say? So obviously it's basically like a silhouette. It's a consistency. It's constantly there in that, fam, for however
Бродят
many
по
hours.
улицам и самки, и коты. Под этим гнетом даже самый смелый ящер опустит голову, выйдя из темноты. Но мы с темами на «ты».
Лапы на голову не с места. Я не верен всем понятиям, мне тесно. Откроюсь миру чистым сердцем, все на добром. Наше творение стремится к звездам. Поэт удар его отряда. Боль поет, а не кричит.
See what I'm saying? See exactly what I'm saying. Look what I'm saying. Look, you see, what have I been saying this whole time? Poet's gift, bro. I'm telling you, bro. These guys right here, when they get into a certain type of bag or when they get into a more slowed down beat and that, fam, the poetry starts to, you get me, pour on.
Выйдя из темноты, но мы с темами на «ты».
Лапы на голову не с места. Я не верен всем понятиям, мне тесно. Откроюсь миру чистым сердцем, все на добром. Наше творение стремится к звездам. Поэт удар его отряда. Боль поет, а не кричит. Он раны сердца превращает в строки.
Ooh, he said Pain sings and does not scream, especially on music as well. How many R&B artists, how many rappers, how many artists of so many different genres do we know that have had a tough time within life and have had certain experiences that to talk about they wouldn't be able to do, but put a beat on and put them in a studio and they'll be able to express every single word, bro. And it's not them screaming and at the mat. Nah, bro, it's all controlled in that, bro. The pain. I always say, you know, Kung Fu Panda, if you've watched Kung Fu Panda, when he was fighting the peacock in like the third film or whatever, bro, and they were firing fireworks at him, like fireballs or whatever, and he had to control it and them thing there and then throw it back at them. That's what pain is like on music, man. You're taking pain, something very aggressive, controlling it, bruv, and then redirecting it. You get what I'm trying to say? Chat to them.
Его отрада, боль поет и не кричит. Он раны сердца превращает в строки. Он ловит миг, что ускользает. И собрав остаток слов на лист бумаги, выливает свет.
He turns hearts into lines early, bro. And there was another lyric that he said earlier as well, where he was kind of just talking about just human beings, emotions, and also body parts or whatever, but then translating it to music.
Ловит миг, что ускользает. И собрав остаток слов на лист бумаги, выливает свет.
I'm telling you, man, music is powerful.
Obrigado каждому за свет подаренный. За грудинами любовь искали мы, пока высыхали голоса, снова забирали краски, чтобы не потеряться, тоже трогали до глубины. Obrigado каждому за свет подаренный. За грудинами любовь искали мы, пока высыхали голоса, снова забирали краски.
Yo, I haven't heard the word flogged in a long time. Nigerians use the word flogged, and also now not really Gambians, because there's a lot of Nigerians within Gambians. So our influence is obviously from the Nigerians, but Nigerians are the only ones that I know use the word flog. And it means like to hit something, or you get what I'm trying to say, because we used to get beat in school. That's another thing as well, because people in the UK that are much older than me, I've also experienced what they've experienced, you get me? Because I basically went to school and it was chalkboards and used to get beat. But obviously my generation in the UK, in America and Germany, they don't know about that. But people that might be 40, 50, 60, 70, they used to get beat, but obviously it stopped. So it's like what my older like aunties, uncles, mum, or what do you call it, even grandmothers or whatever may have experienced here, I experienced in Africa, you know. Yeah, man. Shout out man like Miyagi, shout out Endshpil, shout out the whole of Hajime. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. It's your boy Njies, and I'm out of it, the big people, man.